Yeah, I'm not doing push-ups today, Core. I have got a cast, so... Also, I don't have the energy for that. Scammed out of 100k points. Don't worry, I'll give them back. I'm not doing it right now. All right.
Each push-up is 10k points.
Uh, all right, so Puppy is at a 0-0 score against Marinelord. All right, you guys ready? Well, I guess Wham, you ready? Yeah,
How
you
about
said.
Wham does 20 then? Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. And let's go into game number 1 in the grand finals of the Conqueror Cup. Marinelord as the Abbasid Dynasty or Abbasid, or I think there's a third way people say it, but I can't remember what it is. And on the bottom
Abba.
right, we have Puppypaw as the Ottomans. And I don't count Abba. I'm talking about saying the full name.
Okay. I don't know what the third name is then.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Anyway, and we have the Ottoman Empire from Puppy.
And Puppypaw is still not building a military school at the start, so he's decided this strat is really good. Wham is a genius. I'm going to do this.
Yeah,
I
now,
think that's
so,
what he said.
so what do you think Marinelord's going to do? I have a feeling he's not going to go... Blade, you were super loud. Sorry. I will lower my volume. Um, I have a feeling, though, that Marinelord is not going to go 3 Town Center Eco against Puppy this game. Just a feeling.
You know, I think Marinelord is going to go military wing, but I'm not. I think that might just because he doesn't scale Puppypaw in time. Because look at the scale; it's not anywhere near Puppypaw's base. I think he does go military wing though. Marinelord likes the military wing, and he likes his town centers. So I think he is going to react to rebuild town centers based on how many Puppypaw's building. But um, we'll have to
Well,
see.
well,
Sure.
here's the question, though, right? Do you think, with no military school opening, do you still think he should go military wing? Is there really that much of a benefit to going military wing without a military school from Puppy?
Well, I think it's not bad, especially since you Puppypaw. If Marinelord goes military wing and Puppypaw doesn't go military schools, I think he kind of has to get units out before he can get military schools out. So in my experience, I don't think going military wing is bad versus no military school.
Okay, because I feel like what I would do is I liked BC's idea in his game against Puppy where he did go eco wing. I just didn't like the 3 TCs with it. I think the 2 TC would have been fine until that second TC came out for Puppy or not.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you. And I think you can play like that, but I think doing military wing isn't bad either. Like you have, that's an option, and that is what Marinelord is doing. He's going military wing this game.
Oh, yes, you're right. The military wing is coming. Now, yes, it can be annoying, right? Because he'll be able to go across the map. But note that Puppypaw does have his stone in the back. So
I
it
was
does.
just about to say that. Yeah, he
So,
has a stone at the back, so he can actually get the stone for the military school and not be harassed, right?
yeah, exactly. I mean, he could still be harassed, but it's a lot longer than if it was in front. So we'll see what benefit that does, give him. But if we also look at Puppypaw's side of the map, we do see both of his deers are in one location. This can be a good and a bad thing. Bad if you can't control this area, but then again, he is against Abbasid, so of course he's going to have that control and can just get these deer, without any problems.
But he is up against an Abbasid military wing, so I don't know. I think I do think military wing is maybe the correct play here, but maybe it's just BC just didn't need to go that 3 TC and it was fine, you know? So I won't jump to conclusions yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can hold it 2 TC Eco Wing. Maybe the military wing does provide that enough of a benefit to do it. I'm not sure. Never tested. But if we do look at Marinelord's side of the map, he's got berries over here, deer in front, and he's got berries on that right side. That right side deer, or corner deer, berries, I think that's a little bit easier to secure. He could just wall, and then he has it secured. But Like those deer and the other berries, he may not have as easy a time getting, depending on how Puppy plays this.
Yeah, and I don't know. Looking at Marino's TC spots, he actually has some really nice TC spots. That TC, like let's say you put TC on the berries and the gold and the wood. That's 3 resources right at the top there. That's also at the back of your base. I mean, sure, the deer and the berries on the other side are kind of in the front of the map, but still they're near 2 resources, so not bad at all.
Yeah, and we do see archery range coming out for Puppy. We do see that because he did scout the military wing, 2 archers, 2 spearmen coming across the map. And I don't like I said, I don't think this will do too much, but wow, Puppy got a lot of sheep, by the way. How much did Marinelord get? Marinelord only got 7 sheep. Puppypaw got all the rest.
Wow. Yeah, that's really good for Puppypaw. Especially if he decides to play this feudal, which I'm sure he will.
I don't know. He's got 5 villagers on stone. He's got 220 stone in the bank. I think he's going for a second TC.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I would surprise me going for a second TC before the military scores, but that does look like what he's doing, right? He has the resource for a military score, and he's not putting them down.
Yeah, this is a bad Puppypaw. I should. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. Against Abbasid, is 2 TC good? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I suppose we will see. And we do see it have a few archers out. I mean, he's got that 400 wood. He can throw down that second TC, and it looks like he's going to. I'm guessing by the gold is my assumption, or sorry, by the deer, but not sure.
Yeah, I guess that definitely gonna go on the deer, right? And he's pretty protected there. Honestly, Puppypaw's TC timing is really good as well, considering um he had to build units, right? Marino didn't have to build any units for these.
Yeah, exactly. And they're getting it at the same exact time. I think Marinelord has 10 on his, and Puppy has 10 on his as well. So their town centers are going to be very close. And we'll kind of see where that goes from here now. Puppy's scouting. I assume Marinelord, yep, already rallying villagers to go back on stone. So Marinelord is planning on doing that 3 TC, which again makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one's like what's the better approach, building the military schools first or the TC first, but I mean obviously you build the TC first, you get the more villages, you build the military school first, you get units while you're getting the stone for the TC, so maybe it's just a different pro and probably just deciding to go for that more economic pro.
Yeah, and so far we do see 4 villagers on stone for Puppy. Is that going to be for military schools, or is he going to be a Puppy and make 3 town centers?
I imagine that's military schools, right? Maybe you do go for the 3 TCs, but 3 TCs versus Abbasid as Ottomans? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure you want to be playing that like kind of even Castle Age approach versus Abbasid.
Yeah, I don't think he is anymore. He's made a military school. He made the MMs as his first Vizier point. Man, I
That's
don't.
interesting.
I don't. Every time I've seen this so far, I've seen these 2 MMs be used. They've never provided enough value, in my opinion, to be worth it in the Dark Age or in the Feudal Age. So far,
Yeah,
they just die really quickly, and then they don't ever grab relics because they die before that.
that is very interesting actually. Imam's like this kind of suggests like he doesn't want to play Feudal Age, right? You kind of want to go Castle and get the rocks, and I think that's what Puppy is doing. Puppy has a weapon on gold, so I guess that's just for Castle Age then.
Yeah, although interestingly enough, it's not like he has a lot of villagers on food. I feel like 11 on gold
Hmm.
might be a little overkill, but you're right. It looks like he is just going to go Castle Age. He's going to get his military schools, and then that's it. Whereas, we have Marinelord putting down his 3rd town center. And, he does have a stable out. And then there's 3 archer poke by Puppy, but he should lose it to the horseman.
Yeah, interesting play to be honest from Puppy. I mean, I guess to be fair, like you go in the meta and you can't really use it, right? Like you don't have any units at the moment to do it. So I feel like any Vizier point at the moment is kind of not the most useful. So
Hey, at least
tough
the
to choose that
sheep one
card
gives
though.
you 10% extra gold. Or faster gold gathering.
If you need the sheep and you're playing feudal, are you really mining gold? Like, I don't know.
I just like the sheep one.
It's pretty decent, yeah.
But I did like what Puppy did here, by the way, for those who weren't paying attention. You know, he did spread out the 3 archers, so he actually only lost 1 of the archers instead of all 3 when that horseman was chasing him down. So really nice play by Puppy there. And Puppy is... he's getting all his eco-techs now, so he's getting his wood, his food, or his wheelbarrow. Not getting the gold one yet. And what is... Marinelord's throwing down a couple barracks right now, but not doing much else yet. I think they're both going to go for that Castle Age.
Yeah, I do like Marinelord's position a little bit better here, because I think he's definitely going to be derailing the Castle Age, but when he gets Castle Age's Abbasid, you just, especially with 3 TCs, I feel like you're going to be able to produce so many more units in Ottomans. Mm.
Well, that's the thing, right? As we talked about earlier, is like, when it comes to Abbasid, that's where you feel good as that civ, is when you get to that Castle Age. In Feudal Age, no. But once you hit Castle Age, you're feeling good.
Yeah. I feel like Puppy's almost letting that happen. I've tried this before, and I feel like it did not end well. Maybe Puppy has a different plan in mind, but maybe it's because I mass like armored units. If you just mass like archers or something, maybe it's fine.
Yeah, not sure. And just kind of, you know, we see Marinelord already he's walled his side of the map almost completely. So he's not going to, you know, that left side, so he's not going to get any, you know, raids or has to worry about raids. And Puppy's starting to wall himself as well.
Yeah, and that's something you notice, like, it's almost just, like, never a bad idea to just wall like that, especially with one villager. Like, you're not wasting that many villager either time. Getting a few walls in there, that just protects you so much in the game. It's so efficient, so nice.
Yeah, I love when people do that against me. It is my favorite.
Well, not against, but I mean it's OP, so yeah.
No, it's something you should
Gotta
be
do it.
doing. And we do see Puppypaw is aging up to that Castle Age with 16 villagers, so he wants to get there fast. And Marinelord's also up, but he's going to be another minute, whereas Puppy should be up here in the next 15 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I mean Puppy's gonna be faster, but again, it's like how much damage can you really do with that extra like 1 minute? You know, not that much, I think.
No, there's not much. The only thing that he can do is get those relics a little bit quicker.
Yep. I mean, he does have the imams, right? So, something he's gonna do. And he has another 0 point. We'll have to see how he spends that. Should be into the extra military campus, I would imagine.
Did you say the military
Military
campus?
I've looked at, it does, okay. Military school, but the upgrade says military campus. I was looking on the upgrade and it says military campus, so that's
Wait,
instinctively
really?
I said that. Yeah,
Wait,
it does.
really? Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, I favor Marinelord's position a lot here. Abbasid made it to Castle. No damage was done. No pressure. 3 town center booming. I mean, I'm feeling really good if I'm Marinelord.
Yeah, I think so as well, for sure.
There's not... I don't know. There's not many civs where I feel like you want to let Abbasid do this.
Yeah, maybe China, English is alright, I guess, but Ottomans, I mean, he's getting the... Maybe if Puppypaw gets like 4 relics here, which... Not that far-fetched, right? He could get these 2 relics if he pushes Marinelord's army back, and then plays for like the mid to late game.
Yeah, but can he push that army back? He's only got 5 spears. But then again, Marinelord only has 2 archers, so I guess, yeah, he probably could. Although, will he be able to do it before he loses his MM? We're about to find out.
Oh, don't lose them, Mom!
Ah, the poor MM.
Sad.
It didn't deserve to die like that.
He does have another one, but that means he won't be able to grab both at the same time, right? So it's
Yep.
gonna take even a bit longer.
And
Giving Marinelord more
Marinelord,
time.
yeah, and if you look at Marinelord, he made a mosque, and he realizes he knows he's not going to get this center one, so he rallied the scholar to that right one. So he's going to try to take that, and if Puppy's not paying attention, he's not going to be able to stop it.
Yeah, and that's kind of... If you get 2 relics as like the better rate game civ, I feel like you're kind of like fine. Like every time I say I play English, I'm in the rate game, I'm like, if I can just get 2 relics, I'm good, you know what I mean?
No, exactly. Especially, you know, he did use the Vizier point on the MMs. You're hoping to get 4 relics against Abbasid.
Yep.
First Mangonel coming out for Marinelord, and that villager count is growing. He's already 13 ahead of Puppy. Military-wise, he's behind, but we'll see how long that lasts.
And this has been an incredibly passive game, right? Nobody has a villager even died? Like, no villagers died yet. Barely any units have fought. I feel like that's not really not really good for Ottomans, but
No, if you
I
ask
mean,
most players,
yeah.
how does this matchup play out? Ottomans is aggressive in feudal age, and then we go from there. But this game, neither player was playing aggressive.
I mean, you look at the army though, and Puppypaw does have a scary army. He has the Mangonel just like Marinelord. I mean, he has a kind of a mix of units, but his army is scary.
Oh, he's going to get raided. The first villager might go down here.
Oh, micro that villager so you don't die, Puppypaw. Oh no, he's gonna die.
Loses one villager. Can he lose two? Puppies are Marinelord. Up! Marinelord takes two villagers out, which gives him a 13 villager lead.
Yeah. Insane micro there. Targeted that spell health villager.
Yeah, and we're just seeing, you know, military is 20 in lead for Puppy right now, but there's a Springald and Mangonel. Mangonel gets a solid shot. Puppy? Puppy? Okay, okay. Not really a good dodge there.
Yeah, Marino even has the Springald, right? So Poppy's Mangonel isn't gonna do anything.
I don't know why Puppy's taking this fight.
This is a very bad fight for Poppy.
Oh, yeah, this is going really bad. He needs to back up. Get out of there, Puppy. And he has a ram. Wow, that's the most random ram. I swear. I don't get why people are so obsessed with rams right now. Stop it.
Yeah, I think Puppypaw expected that fight to go a little bit better and start producing rams so he could siege down some stuff, but that fight definitely did not go the way Puppy was thinking.
Okay, okay. I think this was Crackety who said it. Crackety, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think you're the one that said you like to do the Mehmed Imperial Armory and assign it to rams. Clearly, Puppy is taking your advice a little too far. He's actually doing it. He's not getting
Puppy
any.
reassigned it to Springalds now though, but yeah, he got a few rams and he didn't do anything.
Yeah, those rams are pointless. Those two rams is enough for. That's like a Mangonel right there, or a Springald. And it might be, maybe it was Recon who said that. I don't know. It was Crackety or Recon, I think.
I'm sure there was somebody who said that. Somebody.
I know someone said it though. Crackety says it wasn't him. Okay, it must have been Recon. It must have sent it. I saw it in Discord, then not Twitch chat. All right. Anyway, we do have the first Springald out. Second one on the way for Puppy. He's got a third one, obviously, with the Mehmed Imperial Armory. And we see Marinelord starting to kind of push across now. You know, he's almost max. He's at 180 to the 160. He's ahead by almost 30 villagers, but he is behind by 9 military. I just love how there's 3 rams just chilling. Just, you know, just chilling with the army.
They're gonna distract the units. The units are so dumb in this game, they're gonna start attacking the rams. That's the move, man.
It's like AoE2 right there. Now the thing is, Marinelord does only have 1 Springald and 1 Mangonel, so it's not like he has a huge siege army.
Yeah, I'm surprised how tiny Marinelord's army looks. I guess it's just because he's poking with archers, but 25 archers is pretty tiny.
Yeah,
like has 52, right?
Now, of course, Marinelord does have 8 men-at-arms as well. But yeah, he doesn't have... But yeah, his siege army's like not even there. He just has 1 Mangonel, 1 Springald, and that's it.
Yeah, Marinelord's getting the composite bows now. He already has boot camp, so these upgrades are gonna help a lot, especially with this big fight coming up.
There's a raid at the bottom. Puppy is pushing across the map. You know, Puppy's maxed as well, 98 military to 71. And here's the thing: if Marinelord does lose his army, it's not like he has a good bank right now to where he could easily remax. If he gets smashed in this fight, he could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, if he loses this fight hard, I think Marinelord is in a lot of trouble. But I mean, he has his farms up too. Puppy doesn't have that. I mean, this is a scary fight. I mean, scary army, no doubt. So you have to see how this goes.
Yeah, the thing is just Marinelord only has 2 Springalds to the 3 of Puppy, so Puppy could, you know, take out the Mangonels and the Springalds without any contest. First Mangonel goes down.
I mean, that's just... Oh, man.
Springald down. Nice micro by Puppy. He had his third Springald, focusing that one. Takes out the Mangonel, and is going to take out that last Springald. So now...
And this is going amazing.
Yeah, all the siege is gone. Those Mangonels didn't do anything. Town center down. Army's kind of going down. Although, you know, Marinelord, actually, I think is taking a pretty good fight. Does he have... He does have military boot camp and all that. And... You know, Puppy's army is kind of splitting across the map, but I don't know if he's going to win this fight.
Yeah, these Abbasid archers with their composite bows are starting to do ridiculous damage. I mean, where is the meta for Puppypaw? He needs the meta to equalize the attack speed, right? And it's just not here.
Yeah, he never made he never remade that because he doesn't have a stable. He does have one of his military schools assigned to it, but since he doesn't have a stable, no metas have ever come out. And now Marinelord has pushed him back. You know, Puppy, it does have a military lead, but not by much. And Rams have gone down. Although behind this, and yeah,
doesn't have any farms, eh?
Not yet. Puppy's doing the Ottoman things. He's trying to crush Marinelord before, you know, before that could become a factor.
But Marinelord already has 32, so yeah, he's not in any trouble cruising through at this point, while Puppypaw is.
Yeah, and so we see, okay, we might see like 10 villagers come down here for Puppy. You know, he is behind by 30 workers already, so, you know, each villager loss is more impactful for him than Marinelord. And, you know, MM's doing some healing. Meter is still not out. We do see, you know, a lot of men-at-arms. Couple Springolds, and what do we see from Marinelord? Any siege? I don't think we see any siege from Marinelord at the moment. Oh, there we go. First Springold.
You know what's funny? I think Puppypaw finally realized he doesn't have any metas, and you check his military schools, and he just started producing 4 from them.
Oh, no.
He's just like, oh my god, I need my metas, man.
He does have one with his army now, I think. Yep, he does. Definitely a little bit of a mistake, but, you know, what can we say?
It happens.
He did switch him back to men-at-arms, though, so he'll get 2 more meters, and then he'll be good. They're both maxed again, but Marinelord, I just realized, he did not go to Castle Age with the economic wing. He went with the culture wing. So his Imperial Age was cheaper.
Yeah. Oh, he's already aging, is he?
Yeah, he's going Imperial Age, so, you know, Puppy kind of has to make something happen now. But this is the thing, right? This is why you don't... I don't know. It feels very dangerous when you just let Abbasid boom so freely.
Yeah, I think Puppypaw made a mistake in that regard, just letting Abbasid to kind of do whatever they want. I mean, Puppypaw is kind of in a dire situation now. I mean, this is a strong army. Like, again, Puppypaw is pushing with a huge army. If he can get good value here.
Yeah, and
I mean,
he does.
He has farms and all that stuff, but yeah.
Oh, he lost a Springald fight. I don't think he realized that Marinelord had a bunch of Springolds because it feels like he had more Springolds than Marinelord. But now Mangonel coming out for Marinelord as well. That should be popping out here now. We'll be able to get a shot off, and does Puppy realize it? Nope. Took a direct fight to the center.
Ooh,
He's getting raided in his base as well, by the way. Losing a bunch of villagers here. Yeah, okay. I think Puppy's going to call it here after this. He's just getting cleaned up. Lost his whole army almost. And lost a decent amount. He's lost 20 villagers. He's down by almost 40.
Maybe once Marinelord hits Imperial, because, like, maybe now you're thinking, okay, if he's not, like, maybe I can still win, but
That's
when you
true.
hit Imperial, you just realize how far you're behind, right?
That's very true. And, you know, Abbasid is known for this. Imperial Age comes in, and, you know, that's the oh shit moment for Puppy.
And the first thing Marinelord does is he gets Fertile Crescent, but, like, what are you going to do with Fertile Crescent at this point? You literally have all your farms, all your eco buildings, like...
Hey, he might make more farms. You never know. You know, cheaper houses. No reason not to get it.
He has... Doesn't he have 200... Yeah, he has 200 surprise, so I don't... He's not building any houses anytime soon.
I mean, maybe he kills a king and gets an extra 50.
Oh my god. I don't think that's the thing anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. But here comes this is kind of the last attack by Puppy here. I feel like, you know, if he can somehow take it, maybe. I mean, I'm trying to find any way. I mean, Puppy is, you know, 30 villagers behind. He's taking a good fight though. But Imperial upgrades are coming in for Marinelord, and Marinelord has a good bank. So he's going to remax really quickly, or at least he should.
Yeah, it's really difficult to find a way Puppy can win this. I mean, he has 11 people on food. Like, I don't really know what he's thinking or what his like end game is here. Like, I guess just do as much damage as possible, but
Well, and here's the thing with Puppy. He's actually, so he's not really gathering food anymore. He has no farms. Okay, he has 7 farms, and that's his food income. Oh, I
maybe he's
guess,
gonna do
and
the
his berry
Don Hardy,
landmark.
dude. He's
Poho
gonna
is,
kill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have the first Culver now, and that, I forgot, that one-shots everything that he can make. Mangonel's gone. Forward keep drop. I don't know if this will do too much, but we'll see. It'll definitely be annoying.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Marino can build bomb boats now, right? So this should go down if he gets bomb boat out.
Yep, we're
Especially with
seeing.
that Calvin backing it up.
Yep, we're seeing archers go down, and that Culver's just, I mean, that's gotten such good value. It's killed like 3 Mangonels, 4 Mangonels now or something, and a couple Springholds.
Just crazy. Crazy value from the Calvin now.
Yeah, Men-at-Arms coming
Especially like Barry
across.
Imperial. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why Puppy is so in this game, but maybe he's making, I don't know, he's trying to BM Marinelord or something.
Hey,
I dig it.
Puppy's been a fighter today. He did it against Beastie as well. He's
He
fighting.
did, he did.
He's fighting to the end. I respect it. You know, yeah, he's in a bad spot, but you never know. You know, maybe Marinelord makes this gigantic mistake, and ends up losing. You never know.
Maybe Marinelord, I don't know, just his internet DCs or something. Like, it's possible. Like,
Yeah, let's hope not. I haven't had to make an admin decision on anything like that yet, so let's knock on wood.
I think if that was the case at this stage in the game, probably
I mean,
to be honest.
I mean, I would hope so.
I would hope so, yeah.
I would hope he would just say it without me having to say anything. That'd be great. All right, and the rest of the siege goes down for Puppy. You know, he's kind of trying like a last-ditch effort. And look at that. That keeper's already down. I feel like Puppy's just trolling right now. He's building outposts now. And yeah, okay, Puppy GG's. Game number 1 goes over to Marinelord. So, chat, what did we learn about this game? Ah, I'll tell you. Be aggressive with Ottomans. Don't sit back and turtle against Abbasid. It doesn't work out.
Yeah. I think be aggressive as Abyss as well. Be aggressive as Ottomans, but also be aggressive versus Abbasid, so both of them.
We learned that you are a great caster. Well, thank you, Nifov. I don't know how true that is, but I do appreciate it.
Don't pick Otto.
Ottomans are good.
I don't think Ottomans are that bad either. They're alright. Not amazing, but they're alright.
And, I mean, you can just look at the resource count, though. Like, 8,000 food ahead for Marinelord, and that's not including the cheaper villagers, so he doesn't invest as much in villagers. And, yeah, he's just ahead in every way. Oh, God. Thank you, Andy, for the 10 gifted subs. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, everyone, to the Blade sub stream, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yes, thank you, Andy. Good guy, Andy.
All right, they're in lobby right now, so they should be starting game 2 here any moment now. This chat is now sub only. No, I wouldn't do that. Ugh, that would ruin the chat. The chat would die, and I would be so sad.
Magic asked me for advice for French versus Rus on Arabia versus Killjoy, and I check his match history, and it's a Rus versus Atri game on Highview. Like, what? What are you on about, man? I don't know.
Marinelord did win the last game, so he's up 1-0. This is not a drunk stream. I am not drunk today. I don't drink that much on stream, but it actually has been like a month since I last did a drinking stream. Every once in a while I do, but not
And now
very
it's Rus
often.
versus French. Why would it be a different
Because
game though?
they do two. So you do like two in best of five. You do two drafts in a best of five, and you can pick the same civ twice.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't check it then. I just assumed you couldn't pick the same civs.
After the cast is over, can we get a drunk stream? Fuck, hell no. After this cast is over, I'm out. I'm outie. All right, they're in game number 2. Let's hop right in. No delays on this channel. We go straight into the action.
Oh! I saw Malians. I'm like, that's a Keck Alpha Polypop, but then I saw English, and that's kind of a counter pick. So good for him.
Okay. Let's stop inhaling the copium there.
No, I'm legitimately serious. English counters Malians.
You are the first person I've heard who thinks that Malians has a matchup that is bad for them.
All right. I mean, think about it like this. This matchup has already been played in Golden League, and it was Puppypaw vs BC, and Puppypaw won.
That was in Golden
So
League. Now this is different. This isn't Golden League. This is the Conquerors Cup where players are better than they were when they were playing Golden League.
yeah, but I'm pretty convinced English is alright in this matchup.
All right, I'll let you inhale that that hopium there. I'm gonna be the realist in this cast. It sounds like. And that is true. B did almost hold off BC against with his Malian versus, or B played English and BC played Malians, and B almost actually came back and won that game. That was actually a really good game. That whole series was really good. I know I've said it before, but if there was one series to watch in this tournament, I would highly recommend tuning into that one.
And this one. This is going to be a
Well,
great
and
series,
obviously
right?
after this one, of course. You don't want to do it now. You don't want to miss the finals. But all right, we kind of have standard openings. So, okay. So you think English is a counter pick here. So I'd be very curious. What do you think is the best way for Puppy to play this then? Because I have no idea.
Best way? Puppypaw goes second TC, and he just turtles the entire game. He goes like early farms, hard turtle the entire game, and then goes white tower.
Okay. So no feudal aggression. Just go straight castle.
No, I wouldn't say. Okay, so he goes second TC, but he doesn't do aggression, no. But he does have to build units because his third age is going to be delayed compared to the Maui third age.
Okay. And there's warrior scouts, so he does have to deal with that too.
Yeah. Although, I mean, this map in particular might be more difficult for Puppypaw to defend because the deer pack in the center there, I think against mountains you can't take that. That's just too tough to take, especially, I mean, your TC is going to be exposed once mountains hits castles, so I imagine Puppypaw's TC is going to, I mean, he has a tough spawn to be honest. His wood mines are both forward, his gold mine's kind of forward, but I imagine his TC is either going to be on the wood or the gold.
Yeah, while he does have forward wood lines, it's not like it would take much to wall it off. At least the middle section there, right? Like he can just wall off the middle there, kind of give himself more secure, secure the wood lines a bit. But, he's probably going to place a second TC, my guess is, on his wood or gold. Not sure which.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But we see standard Malian things. Mansa Query. He's going to drop the stable the moment he advances. Warrior Scouts. I can close my eyes and I already know what Malians is going to do.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point. They're not really hiding anything, not that they need to.
Yeah, the real question will be, do you think Marinelord's going to do fast castle, or do you think he's going to try to do feudal aggression? Because I assume fast castle, but what do you think?
It's gotta be fast castle. I mean, feudal aggression can work, especially against an English player who goes second TC, but I think it's gonna be fast castle.
Yeah, well, we already see Puppy's on that stone. He's already gathered 150, so he's going for that second TC, as you said. And so I assume he'll go fast castle with the with whatever that landmark is called, the White Tower.
Well, not super fast caster. He's gonna have to
Well,
build
yeah,
some
yeah.
units. Yeah.
I mean, he'll have to make some units, but I meant like what he's aiming to go into a castle age, though, is what I should
Yeah,
say.
sure, sure.
Yeah, and we see, Council Hall is almost complete. Mansa Query's going to be done, and here comes the stable. 3, 2, 1, bam! There's that
Oh,
stable.
you're a goddamn prophet, man.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe I predicted that. It's amazing.
Well done.
And we
And
have Warrior Scout upgrade coming in, along with a Scout in the queue.
I am curious to where Puppypaw is gonna build this TC. I'm very curious. I just don't think he's gonna be on these DOs. Maybe he tries for it, but it's a very risky TC so far in front of your base.
Yeah, I
Like you
agree.
want to, but
Especially
yeah,
because he doesn't have any barracks or anything, right? So, if he does that, he's gonna have 2 or 3 warrior scouts killing his villagers.
yeah. Probably on the gold.
Yep, and we're
Oh no,
just gonna see.
Puppy knows better than me. Yeah, in the gold. All right.
I mean, I guess the gold kind of makes sense, right? Because you know that your opponent's gonna do a fast castle, so might as well secure the gold so you can actually gather gold to get to that castle edge. Because if you actually look at Puppy's map, if he loses access to his main gold,
Yep.
the only way he can get gold is to literally go all the way across the map and sneak it.
Wow, look at the gold mines on this map. Actually, they're so far forward, almost in the middle of the map.
That's pretty normal, though. Or at least usually.
On this map or in general?
On this map.
Oh, okay.
On this map, the gold mines and stuff is usually in the center. And, each player does get 2 gold mines kind of near their base, as we kind of see. Except for, in this case, for Puppy, he's got, both kind of forward. And, same with, Marinelord has 1 in the back and 1 forward.
Yeah, I'm really liking Puppypaw's macro. I think he could probably put a few more on wood. I don't know why he has so many on. Is he really going to go fast caster? I feel like he should make some spearmen, some archers before fast caster, but he has 17 on food. Really kind of thinking he wants to go fast caster.
And he's trying to scout, but as we all know, you cannot scout against Malians. It is actually against the rules. It's in the it's literally cheating if you scout against Malians. So
Yeah.
he's forced back, being told not to do that, and that's his warning. If he does it again, he loses his scout.
Yeah, bad Puppypaw, man. Stop scouting. Oh, but he's going to try to do it again.
Oh,
What an idiot.
okay. I guess we're giving him a second warning here. But next one's a real 3 times and you're out with the scouting.
Okay, what is Marinelord doing? He is this looks like a fast caster, right? He got the archery range, but I think that's probably just like the same as what BC was doing, just for the upgrade when he gets castle.
Yeah.
Could be.
We do see, farms coming in for Puppy as, very usual. A few villagers on gold. I feel like Puppy is not really going to make units. He's just going to go castle, is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I thought he would make a few units at least of some longwomen, but that isn't the case, I guess. He is getting the wood upgrade, which I think is very good. Could even get the food upgrade, right? Considering he's on sheep and farms. He has no chance getting those two, so.
Yeah,
I still would like to see some units from him, but other than that, it's going well.
Yeah, well, Puppy does what he wants to do, and he says he's going castle age. Or at least that's the assumption. Marinelord's getting close to that castle age, just needs a few hundred more food.
And that scout? I think that scout dies. That he was too ambitious. He decided to go somewhat out of his base a little bit.
Yeah, we're just seeing more and more archers coming out. I just want to stay for the record, 7 Hannah. That actually doesn't work at the high level pro level, I promise. That will not work against Malians. I don't know if you noticed, but he's just making cows in his base. He doesn't really need to go out for that food. He's going castle age already with the Firmba garrison. As we expected. And so he'll be pumping out those units with gold very shortly and doesn't need food.
And Puppypaw is starting to make some units, so I think he was just focusing on his eco at the start, which is more than probably the correct move. And he's getting that food upgrade. He's got that wood upgrade. Puppypaw's so good, man.
And
There's a grab.
yeah, we're just seeing longbows out. You know, just yeah, you know, they're gonna shoot down any warrior scouts that to get too close. They heal really quickly, and you know, he's just scouting around. He sees what he's doing. You know, right now, you know, Puppy's just kind of chilling, getting his attacks and everything. And here's the Farimba garrison completed.
Marinelord's showing as well, though. He's getting the +1 armor. I'm sure he's going to get Military Academy soon. He's probably going to get the relics. It's just once you get all of that, how do you push the base of English? Especially if Puppypaw does go White Tower. I feel like it's going to be difficult.
Well, here's the difficult part, I think, when it comes to that is, you know, he just needs to get some siege. Because
Right.
good luck defending yourself if you don't have anything to kill siege, and Puppy doesn't, and he's not even close to castle age, right? Now, this is normal, very standard in this matchup. You know, you don't normally rush castle against mountains because there's not really a benefit to it like it is versus other civs. So I do like how Puppy's doing it, but we'll see what happens, you know, when the Farimba's, you know, done pumping its units, and, you know, Marinelord's done grabbing them relics.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if Marinelord does get siege, it's going to be divided, especially since he has to spend gold into the Furin, but he has to spend gold into the upgrades, Mosque. And by that time, I think Puppypaw gets White Tower out and just makes siege from the White Tower, right? That's 2 siege workshops, so that can sustain for a while.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Yeah, when I say siege push, I obviously don't think it's going to be coming, you know, in the next couple minutes. It's going to take quite a bit of time. You know, he has a lot he has to do first and spend his gold on before he starts adding that siege.
Yep. And I don't know, I'm really liking the way Puppy's playing this. He's just slow. Has some units just in case Marinelord wants to do some crazy push with archers. And he has the wood upgrade, the food upgrade, and he's gonna be Castle Age in a second here.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing exactly what you wanted. You wanted him to do this, and Puppy's doing it. He's gonna try to prove me wrong. You know, you guys like to prove me wrong. I don't like it, but you know, will Puppy be able to do it? We'll see.
I believe in him, man. I believe. Puppy's got this.
I mean, taking out I mean, if he was able to defeat Malians, that would feel really, really good. Because, you know, typically everyone views that as a free win for the Malian player. Here comes the White Tower. I mean, he's doing everything you've wanted. I feel like I feel like there's a tear forming in your eye as you're so proud.
I mean, I'm obviously I'm very proud of him, but we've played this matchup a decent. Okay, I don't know why he keeps reading this, but I guess he wants it in front of the gold. But
Oh, he
we played this
deleted it
matchup
twice.
a decent bit. Yeah, I deleted it twice. We played this matchup a decent bit, and this from English is not impossible for Mali's kill, but it can feel very difficult.
No, it is for sure because, you know, it does take quite a few trebs to take this down. Now, he could now attack on a different angle, right? He can go from the left-hand side and really disrupt that farm economy and wood economy of Puppy. So I think that would be the biggest threat, I think, to Puppy at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, that's definitely the biggest threat. But obviously, Puppy has the. Oh, he's deciding to go Knights with it. But I was just saying he has the ability to build Siege Mangonels if Marinelord does decide to choose that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with Puppy not adding in siege yet, right? He hasn't seen anything. Obviously, he's in the dark, but still, he hasn't seen any siege. You know, it's pretty early. You're not going to expect siege yet, so I'm okay with, you know, waiting a little bit to get Springolds.
Yeah, I agree with you. You have to remember though, on this map, obviously there's no trade, so Marinelord doesn't really have that late game that English does. They're gonna have infinite gold. Even with the relics, is Malian's gonna be able to play late game versus English? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to late game, I would definitely favor English there. But if he can make it there, that is the real question.
Yep, and Marinelord's doing exactly what you said. He's pushing this vulnerable wood food eco. I mean that's a vulnerability that Puppypaw has right now. Pushing it back for the moment though.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, he can't really commit too much. Longbows outrange everything he has. And he doesn't have the +2 range defense yet. He almost does. He's going to have it in about 5 seconds, and that's probably when he'll maybe fully commit, because then he doesn't have to worry about the longbows as much, because they don't even have +2 attack researching yet.
Yeah, I almost feel like if Marinelord wants to win this, maybe he has to play Sacred Sites, like, because he does have this like map control for should be like even 10 more minutes, but that double TC eco is gonna get out of hand at some point.
I mean, that's true. Oh, we have a night raid, killing 1 villager. That's always kind of nice. Puppy's going to feel good about that. And we have poison archer. No, we do not have poisoned arrows researched yet, by the way. So these are just normal archers for the Malians at the moment. But I assume he's going to get that poisoned arrows shortly.
He should get it soon. I think most Malian players kind of do right at, especially it costs 500 gold, right? Kind of want to get the relics first and all the blacksmith upgrades. But you know what's interesting? Marinelord hasn't gotten military academy. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not worth it, but I feel like you produce faster from the Farimba, right?
Yeah, now here's the thing that we didn't talk about, you know, because as you said, Malians have map control. Well, both sacred sites are about to be under his control, and that's going to put Puppy on a countdown. And he's building a proxy siege next to his left, middle of the map, next to his gold pit mine.
Yeah, maybe this is the incorrect spray, but I almost would have liked to see Marinelord get the sacred sites first and then the relics.
I agree. I think that's what he should have done. Because
Yeah,
if he'd gotten those immediately, Puppy would be on a it would have been on a timer for at least 4 minutes by now.
Yeah.
Maybe actually longer.
And this fight, I mean, taking a fight against English like that, that's scary. I mean, you have network of castles plus wrong, man. Those things OP, dude.
Yeah, now here's the thing though, as just a kind of friendly reminder, is there's only enough stone on the map for 3 keeps. Now yes, he could drop a keep on each sacred site, but that would be about, then he'll have enough stone to repair it, but that's about it. So he can't mass keeps at the sacred sites. But that may be his, that's probably his best play, is just go for a sacred site victory. We do have the first mangonel out. Does Puppy react in time? Oh, Puppy took a bad shot there.
Yeah, that's a painful hit for sure. And Puppypaw seeing that Mangonel says, okay, I'm gonna have to build some swing outs. And it's gonna be from that white tower for sure, conserving wood.
Yep, well, yeah, why not? It's double the price. Oh, Sofa's in on the left-hand side of Puppy's base as well.
Yeah, Marino is definitely getting some damage done, so... and that's the thing, right? Because Marino is being so efficient with the Farimba, with the sacred sites, with the monastery, sorry, with the relics, it's not that urgent to kill Puppypaw. Like, he's getting a lot of income from other sources that his eco is not, like, it's pretty close to Puppypaw's eco.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's no reason for him to rush. Right now, his win condition should be the sacred sites, really. There's no reason, because the best way to lose against English, a lot of the time, is to just attack into their base under network of castles, which, Puppy hasn't gotten the network of citadels yet, so it's still, just the network of castles, but it's still a pain.
Yeah, and he could do that. He has the white tower, but I guess he doesn't have the stone at the moment. Or the gold. He will be able to gold soon. He has to move on to that next gold. It is sort of protected by the white tower, so that's not a huge issue, but...
Yeah,
these
okay.
two armies moving together?
Yeah, but can Puppy hold this? There's still a Mangonel, 2 Springolds. Okay, that's not the best shot for the Mangonels. There's quite a few Sofas. No more Springolds on the way, so he lost his only Springold, and there's a Mangonel and 2 Springolds in his base right now. And military-wise, they are even for now. But those Mangonels, look at that, double producing Springolds, which means he's probably going to add in more Mangonels shortly too.
Yeah, and Puppy adding that keep, that's going to do a lot of work if you can get that up, but, Bruno sees that, tries to kill it. I feel like Puppy is just lacking the siege, right? He has no Mangonel, he has no Springolds to kill the opponent's Springolds.
Yeah, I would have liked Puppy to have gone Men-at-Arms a little bit, maybe. I feel like Men-at-Arms could have been a little bit more beneficial than, even making any knights at all, but... Because it does feel like, even with poisoned arrows, the archers do kill, Chat-at-Arms from English pretty slowly, I would say.
Yeah. This is, I wonder what the time is on. Let me check. I don't play always with the... 6:30, so it's actually not that... Puppy is in a bad spot, considering he doesn't have, like, any any plan to get on that timer. I mean, on that sacred site.
That's true. You know, 6 minutes. That's the thing, right? Is the problem is he has to try to get map control. He can't just move across the map and decap. I mean, he could try, but there's a good chance Marinelord's just going to send his warrior scouts, sofas. Interestingly enough, Marinelord is actually just—is he pumping out warrior scouts right now? Am I seeing that right?
Is he?
I don't know. He has 9. I
Yeah,
don't
he
remember.
is
I don't remember
actually.
him having. Yeah, that seems like an odd unit choice. Yeah, he's just pumping out warrior scouts. I'm guessing he's doing it because maybe he's going to try to burn down that keep. Maybe. I
I mean,
mean, no, but he has a trebuchet, so I don't know why he's making warrior scouts.
maybe it's just because Puppypaw has no pikes or something, no spearmen.
Oh, look at
But
Puppy. He's going Imperial Age on the right side of the map too. He wants to be able to take that sacred site. I'm not sure if that's the play, but okay.
actually, Puppy does this a lot. But yeah, I mean, if if he survives, I guess that's huge, right? Like he's gonna have gold income from his bombs. He's gonna stop that sacred site. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I don't. I just don't know if that's going to be. And is the problem is that too far? Because couldn't Marinelord just go on the other side and stop him from decapping that sacred site? Am I wrong?
I don't think in time, right? Or
All right, well, here we go. Berkshire is going to take out the first warrior scout. That warrior scout is killed. Second warrior scout
yeah, he doesn't even
is
try
dead.
for it. I think.
Yeah, I think that's going to be decapped. Yep, and warrior scout's being killed. That Berkshire's like, nope, you shall not pass. Keep going down for Puppy, though, in his base. Like, it's like almost going down. More warrior scouts incoming, but decapped.
Okay, well the site is decapped, so Marino has to, I guess, kill Puppypaw's base. Or, I mean, like, it feels like you kind of have to kill his base against English, otherwise,
Yeah, I mean, Puppy, the thing is he didn't
what are you
gather any
doing?
stones, so he didn't drop any keeps. If he had a keep there, that decap wouldn't have happened, right? So,
Right.
a little bit of a mistake by Marinelord, but in general, I'm not too surprised. Marinelord isn't really the player that goes for those Sacred Site victories, usually, from what I've seen. You know, it's pretty rare. But that keep's going to go down here shortly. I mean, there's 3 trebuchets working on it. Puppy's only got 140 stone. And yeah, he's Imperial Age, but what does he have for all these, you know, for the mangonels? He's got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Puppy just can't recapture this farm eco, right? He doesn't have any siege, which is really killing him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that mangonel's being focus fired, I think, by the town center, so it'll be dead. You know, after 24 more arrows, it'll be dead. But, okay, mangonel down. And is Puppy going to hold this?
Oh my god.
I mean,
It's very close.
I mean, we have more mangonels coming in from. We have 2 mangonels incoming for Marinelord, and Marinelord can almost go Imperial himself too, whereas Puppy's economy's in shambles. He doesn't even have the enclosures, and because
He doesn't, but he is English, right? So once he gets it.
I mean, I don't know, like his. Mangonel took a big fight. Oh man. I think it's because he's getting harassed by those towers. He's not paying attention to his longbows. Dude, those mangonels are going to clean up his army.
Yeah, what the? That is really painful for Puppypaw. I mean, that was kind of what he had. Where's, like, other than that, where's his army?
He doesn't.
And he has no food income. Like,
Yeah, and like, and that's the thing, right? I don't get why Marinelord was making warrior scouts and not sofas. That was really weird. But yeah, Puppypaw realizes he's dead and taps out.
that's, I mean, Marinelord played that very well, of course, but I still think it's not the worst matchup ever for
I am
English.
so glad that I could prove you wrong. This one game proves my point. We all know it. Don't give me that wham.
It was a close game though. You gotta admit, like it's not like it's not like a beatdown like most of the Maui games are.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It's not like he could just go and kill him, but eventually he was able to whittle him down, and you know, I mean, it was close for a point. It's just he had no way to deal with the siege. If he could deal with the siege, then you know maybe it would have gone differently.
Yeah, I mean, Give credit where credit is due. Marinelord played that very well. He didn't rush into the game. He realized he had, the eco advantage for the time being, and didn't throw away his army too quick.
All right, we're going to game number 3 here shortly. They are in lobby, so they should be starting soon. And man, I'm trying to think. Let's while we wait for this third game to start. Thank you, Nyan, for the raid. Hopefully you had a good stream. Thank you. So let's take a look here. Like throughout this whole tournament, Marinelord has only dropped one game, and that was to Puppy. So Marinelord's he's just a
Yeah, Marinelord's been playing super well. I mean, he didn't really face anyone too good, did he? I guess Beastie, but
he didn't face anyone too good. He only played against, Wham, you,
well, that
Puppy,
just sucks.
Beastie. I mean, he's only played against, the top players. Don't give me that, Mr. Wham.
Oh.
But this is the thing. Going into a series down 2-0 always feels bad, demotivating for the player. So it's a,
It's a best of 5, right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
this could potentially be the last game.
I think Puppypaw still has China and Rooster, right? Those were his 2 first picks,
Yep.
so he has some of the best civs drafts. So definitely not like unwinnable for him. I mean, I think we were thinking the same thing with Beastie, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, because he has Roos, China, and he does have his deli as well. What's Mali's eco-like late game? That's a good question. I mean, they don't have a bad late game eco. It's just they don't, usually the other civs just are a little bit better, it feels like. I mean, I say that, but then they don't have as many villagers and they still have a huge ass army and kill you, so I don't know. I feel like it's okay.
I don't know if that's what we agreed on. What are you gonna pick, Magic? Like,
Magic's like, yep, I'm gonna get him some Popeyes. To be fair, that's more than $10.
yeah, that is more. That's why I said it. That's definitely more than $10.
Magic, I know it's good, don't worry.
Ram, are you a vegetarian? Nope. I don't really have any food restrictions. Although I've been trying to cut back on sugar because sugar is kind of sugar fucks with you, man.
It does actually. Yeah. The problem is I was really good about it until the lockdowns and stuff happened, and I could no longer, COVID and all that, and I couldn't. So my gym closed down, so I started eating shitty, and I haven't been able to get back to that since. And it's been
Dude, it's
3
so
years.
difficult.
It's like
It really is.
once you're off it, I was good, and then but once you get back on, it's a struggle.
And it's not just like it's not as simple as not eating it, right? It's ease of access, it's cost, it's a bunch of stuff. So it's not just like people. It's people who say it's just like just don't eat it. It's just not that simple. Like,
It's true. But this isn't a health channel. We're not telling you guys how to eat or anything. Let's
oh.
Let's go into game number 3 on Rocky Canyon. Marinelord as the Holy Roman Empire against Puppypaw's French.
Ooh, and we saw this matchup already today. Puppypaw is a gamer with French, so Marinelord is probably shaking his boots. Yeah.
Yeah, now here's the question though, right? So Marinelord saw Puppy versus Beastie. So he knows he knows the possibility of a 3TC feudal attack.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Marinelord is probably watching out for that, right? And exactly how Marinelord reacts to it. I mean, will he go for the second TC like BC? I'm not sure.
yeah, and here's the kind of the difficult part. Man, this is the first time I forgot all day. I knew I forgot to update the score. But whatever, we've done good all the rest. I mean, all the map is forward, right? So this is where, again, kind of like the other, I mean, most of the maps I feel like have, resources spread out. It rewards that map control, which we all love, or at least I do. So, Puppy, maybe he doesn't go for that 3TC this game. Maybe he goes for more of a 2TC and tries to deny these deer. Because if Marinelord can secure these deer, that's a lot of food income that he would love to have.
Yeah, I mean, where does Marinelord put his Arkin? I guess it's on the stone and the wood if he wants to go for a second TC. If I mean, neither Arkin is really great, I think, though, because either you're putting it forward to get the gold, or you're putting it forward again to get the stone. So, hmm.
I will say, I think where I'd want to put it, I mean, I think I'd want to get it on my for my food and gold, I think, and wood, I think. I guess you could do food, wood, and stone. So actually, I take it back. Yeah, I do the food, wood, and stone. I
You
mean,
mean the sheep, though, right?
yeah,
Or
I mean the sheep.
yeah,
Because I don't think you want to get just your food and gold, right? That's never, I don't know, it doesn't feel very good. I think you want to get it on some wood, and I think that wood, sheep, and stone is probably the best.
I've seen Marinelord do like a crazy Arkin where he'd put it like near the deer in front of his base, like try to go for the wood and gold. But I mean, he's up against French, right? So you can't really
I
do
was
that.
gonna say, I mean, sure, maybe against Abbasid or something, you could do something crazy like that. But if you're doing that against French, you're just
Yeah.
asking to die.
Yeah, and he doesn't do that. He goes for the stone wood. I mean, understandable considering he doesn't have a best spot, right?
Yeah, we see the, the School of Cavalry from Puppy. Very standard stuff so far. And we're gonna get that fast wheelbarrow. And I'm sure Puppy's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna go one knight, maybe two, into the second TC, and maybe even a third.
Yeah, and that worked out for him last game. It's just a really strong build from French, I think, especially considering how much pressure a knight puts on the field. You can usually safely get your TC behind that because you're putting on so much pressure the opponent can't get to your side of the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless maybe they have rear gremlins. Those things are kind of broken.
The Kremlins are so fun, though.
Yeah, they're fun.
All right, let's kind of look at the sheep count here. So Marinelord only has 7 sheep, and Puppy has a lot more than that. So this kind of reminds me of the game against Beastie because it was the same exact scenario on Bohemia. Beastie only had like 6 or 7 sheep, and Puppy had most of the sheep. How is Puppy doing it?
Don't know, man. Don't know. I wish I knew. I mean, this kind of looks exactly like the previous French vs. Atria game, right? I mean, Marinelord's probably gonna do the same thing. He's gonna go double TC with this stone here. Most likely gonna put it on that deer pack. So which begs the question: if he's doing the exact same thing as Beastie, what does he expect to change? You know?
Well, maybe he won't go for that fast castle that BC did. Like, well, I think the fast castle was, not a bad decision. I mean, I would have done it. Maybe he's going to try something a little different.
Yeah, possible.
But, we'll see. Marinelord knows better than I in this matchup, but he's playing against Puppypaw's French. And look at what Puppy's doing. He's being very annoying. He's spreading out the deer. Because why not? Why not annoy his opponent even more? And second TC should be dropping out shortly. Puppy's made 2 knights like last time and went straight for the stone afterwards.
Yeah, and he's keeping one village on gold. I think that's with survivor techniques. Oh no, but what is that for? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't imagine this knight's gonna get that much damage done, but we'll see.
Yeah, we do see, I mean, he has 3 spears already, has a 4th one, so Marinelord shouldn't take any damage, shouldn't lose any villagers, as long as he, micros and stuff. He does have the stone, so he can get that town center once he gathers that wood. Feels like his second TC is a bit late. I feel like BC was a bit quicker and his build was a little better, if I recall. I feel like he had it down sooner. But maybe I'm wrong and I'm forgetting stuff.
No, I think I sort of agree with you. Not that much quicker, but I think by this time he was probably planting it down. Marinelord's almost there, but I mean, look, Marinelord gathered 115 extra stone, so it may just be that.
Yep, and he's going to go for that forward deer, it looks like. I mean, he does have enough. He's pulling 10 villagers. He's got 3 spears. Where's his other 2? Right here. He was ready for it. He was ready for his woodline raid. And, TC's going to go down. And Puppy shouldn't be able to deny this.
They're doing the ring around the rosy with the
Yeah.
Spearman and the Knights.
Yeah, very normal. And you know, never mind. Never mind. Alright, so we just have spears. We have a backward stab. Oh, is Puppy gonna get a villager? No, nope, but he lost a scout instead.
Oh, and he's taking a lot of damage as well. I mean, he's really trying to get some damage here, but it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Marinelord is
happen.
doing a really good job.
Not gonna happen this game.
Yeah. I think he got like 1 or 2 versus Beastie, but it's not. Oh, please don't lose that knight.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Puppy. Okay, good. And
That
okay,
was close though.
close but no cigar, as they say. And okay, it doesn't look like Puppy is going to go for that 3 TC like he did last time. He's already put more villagers on gold. He's gathering, you know, he put a 2nd TC on the food, and yeah, and he's got a barracks already. So we are not seeing a 3rd TC from him. And Marinelord is going double stable as well, kind of doing what BC did: Spearman, Horseman, and then probably going to go for Castle.
Yeah, maybe that's a meta game considering like he knows Marinelord saw the last game, so he's like, okay, I gotta change something up this game, especially considering you know exactly what I'm gonna do. I wonder though, is he gonna go castle? Like I don't feel like 2 TC all in is the prey, but I mean, Puppypaw knows what he's doing, so.
Or does he? I don't know.
He knows. He knows. I mean, maybe it is.
Yep, and here comes the scout. You know, he's just verifying the 2nd TC. If he clicked on the stone, he will know that there's no 3rd TC coming. And, you know, it's Marinelord. I'm pretty sure he did that because, like I said, he did see this matchup last time right before he played Puppy, so he knows what Puppy can do. But he shouldn't be. But he should know that's not going to be the case this game.
Yeah, and something from the patch notes I actually noticed about is reducing the scout range. Like, this game, that'll be a huge factor, right? Because the scout has such huge range. Tries to go for that stone, maybe Puppypaw denies. Left in the dark, it's like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
he's actually moving across the map. I don't know what the case for this is, but he is.
Yeah, well,
Is it
I mean,
'cause he didn't see that
BC did this
stone,
as well, though. BC also moved his scout, almost the exact amount of spearmen that Marinelord's doing. So he's also putting it out, and now he's killing. He's gonna kill a villager, maybe. Nope, villager gets away.
So, no.
But now we have like a weak knight, archer being taken out. There's just too many spears here. Lost a spearman right there. So he wanted to wall in the sacred sites because he's worried about that castle age. But, you know, Marinelord isn't really focusing that heavy on castle. Well, okay, he does have 7 on gold now. But he's also adding in the farms too.
It's the power of spearmen. You see a few archers. A couple archers are not going to take care of 8 spearmen, right? So you can still push this Marinelord here.
Yeah, exactly. And man, Puppy, I'm not sure. His position feels kind of, oh, Knight Raid though. Not going to get a kill though. Very unfortunate. And we're just going to have to see here. You know, we have more spearmen coming out. We don't, archers are kind of like, they're kind of being produced, but they're also not. So, I mean, I know he doesn't have the wood for it, but still kind of feels kind of bad, I feel like, for Puppy, where he doesn't really have what he wants. I don't know. I think this is looking bad for him. Yeah, this isn't looking good so far.
He's trying again to wall this relic here, but Marinelord has 15 spearmen. That's just a crazy amount. It feels like Puppy just doesn't have as many units as the previous time. Like, I don't know why that's the case, but he didn't even go for the 3rd TC, right? So, interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
Oh. I mean, Marinelord's getting that 2nd deer pack. That's usually you usually don't get the opportunity to get the 2nd deer pack as HOA. I mean, considering the spawn though, Marinelord has a really good spawn. Getting that 2nd deer pack is huge to getting castle.
well, yeah, and just look at it. This is the weird thing. Like, Puppy only has 17 military.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Feels like he's just, I'm not sure. Maybe he messed up his build order. He is housing himself a little bit here and there. Not entirely sure what's going on, but it is a little unfortunate for him because I don't think he's going to be able to, like, Marinelord has double the military almost. And I think Puppy's going to lose this army in the middle.
Yeah, this is working worse and worse for Puppypaw. I don't know. Maybe he can start picking off some villagers with the knights, but he's really not getting that much damage on the other side of the map, and he can't even roll these relics. Like, continuously losing villagers trying to do so.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, and Marinelord's getting close to that castle age. He can go in the next 15, 30 seconds if he wants. And at this point, you know, unlike versus Beastie, it doesn't look like Puppy's going to be able to, you know, deny those relics. He's not going to be able to have some really strong feudal timing push. And Beastie's going, or no, sorry. Marinelord's going up with the Regnitz Cathedral. I hate the location of this Regnitz Cathedral, but it is going up.
You know, I know exactly why he's doing this, and I do it as well. It's because all of his food guys on deer, right? So who do you want to pull to make Ragnars's Cathedral? Not your wood guys, not your farm guys, because they're just getting free food. So these are really the best villagers you can pull to do it.
No, you pull the farm guys and you pull the berries and you put it in back. I don't want to hear it. This is not where you want to place it. Because if this were to go badly and Puppy took map control, this Regnus goes down, he loses all that lovely gold.
But just efficiency-wise, you just can't. You can't do it, man. You're getting free food on the farms, man.
But the thing is, though, I don't think this is going to go badly. Let's just be honest here. Puppy's in a very bad spot. He's got a little villager lead, not much. He's about to lose his entire army, and Marinelord isn't even using anything Castle Age yet. Like, he got Castle Age, but it's not like he has anything.
Yeah, it's just looking really good for Marinelord. And I think it's coming down to like a few things. That second deer pack is, I feel like that's really helping him. Otherwise, he'd have to invest a lot more into farms. And these pickoffs in the early game, great as well. Although Marinelord is losing his army, so that's something.
Okay, yep. You know what? That fight went better for Puppy than I thought. I thought he'd lost that fight already, so the fact that he was able to kill that was nice. He does have a knight there. You know, maybe he can make something happen now.
Yep, yep.
He should be able to deny that relic. Well, I don't think Puppy's going to react in time, but that's all right. Now, that's only one relic. He's guaranteed two. There's one in the back corner he can grab. And so Puppy, what is he doing? He's just pumping units. So he's not going to stay for castle. He's only got one stable, but he is going to try to end this game. I'm just not sure if he'll be able to.
Yeah, he's kind of doing like a do or die situation, I think, because, I mean, is he anywhere near castle himself? No, right? And he's sending, oh my god, 22 villagers to the deer over here. I guess there's a bull as well, so that's something.
Yeah, so you can grab that boar in a bit. But yeah, so he's going to burn down that tower, which does have emergency repairs available, so he'll be able to grab that. But if you look at Marinelord, he's got 3 knights. He's got more knights on the way. He's got spearmen. But that is the one weakness I would say for Marinelord right now. He's not making men-at-arms, which is not necessarily a surprise. But he is only making a knight spear. But Puppy has 8 spears, but I don't know. But I think they're in the middle of the map at the moment, dealing with reinforcements.
Yeah.
And fighting under the tower, not going so well.
And not going well for sure.
You know, just kind of losing more and more units, making a market, going to spend some of that gold.
I mean, Marinelord does have only 13 army. Puppypaw has 27, so...
Yep, Ram's coming out. And this is the thing, though. Now, this is his opportunity. Since there's no men-at-arms incoming, and, you know, he's doing a farm transition right now, Marinelord is, because he's about to run out of all his deer. You know, this is where the Regnitz Cathedral, it is in a vulnerable spot. If he can take out this tower and then the Regnitz Cathedral, you know, that's going to deny all that extra gold. Whether he can or not, we're about to find out, because there are knights right now on top of Puppy's base at the moment.
And Marinelord's doing a great job, like, cutting off reinforcements, right? So he's not only going to cut off reinforcements here, he's going to slow down Puppypaw's ability to, well, get reinforcements. But anyway, he's killing a bunch of villagers as well, so...
Yeah, and if you actually look at, and this is the thing that kind of sucks for Puppy, is he's only got 7 spears at that army and Marinelord's base. And so what's Marinelord going to do? He's going to pull back the knights. He's already got 4 knights, 5 knights at home. He can take this fight easy. This is an easy win for him.
Yeah, and Puppy is still nowhere near hitting cast himself, so I mean, Spearman as French, Spearman and Knights will like if you need to fight Feudor, that's probably like the best case scenario, right? Better than like an Abbasid who don't have Knights, but is it enough? I don't think so.
I don't think he has enough right now. He has 12 spears, but a lot of them are in the center of the map, and they're just now dying.
He really needs to help that army, right? The reinforcements. Oh, he's just losing. He's bleeding units, man. He's just a few spears here, there, archers here, there.
Yeah, and now the rest of the spears are cleaned up, and that's all these archers. Now men-at-arms are incoming as well for Marinelord, so he's just going to, you know, he's just gonna kill him. That's the short answer. I think it's death for Puppypaw. Despite that military lead by numbers, I don't think he has enough spears to counteract this.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I mean, Puppypaw hasn't roughed the game yet. I mean, he still has 87 villages to Marinelord's. Okay, it's 79, especially with those rocks. I think Marinelord has a better economy.
Yep.
Tough to see a way from Puppypaw to get back in this game, just to be honest.
Well, especially because now Marinelord's about to get his 4th relic.
Yeah.
And, you know, typically as French, typically it's a little difficult to get those relics, but Marinelord's making it look easy. Knights again going after the reinforcements. And, you know, there's 15 Lancers for, or Knights for Marinelord to the 12 Spears, 6 Knights of Puppypaw.
Yeah. And, I mean, he's probably going to go for the Ragnar's again, but, yeah.
Yeah, it won't go down. And also, funny kind of thing, if you look at Puppy's base, he has 3 mills, like, right next to each other. I don't know why.
I've done 2 mills before because, like, you have the resource and you kind of just want to, you don't want to shift quick because then they don't drop off from the mill. But 3,
Yeah.
I don't know, that's sort of weird.
And Puppy's army being taken out in the middle of the map. Or, sorry, in Marinelord's base, middle of the map as well. Military lead is now in Marinelord's favor. And, you know, Puppy only has a 6 villager lead, which, you know, against 4 relics really means he's really behind. Because he's also behind in age.
Yeah, this is... Yeah. I have no comment. I mean, Marinelord has how many bombs as well? Like, he's just John, 100%.
And he just killed, like, oh my god, that villager slaughter in the middle of the map. 27 villagers killed, now down by 11. I mean, Puppy's going to fight it out here real quick, and then I'm going to guess he's going to tap out, because, I mean, he knows it's over.
Yep.
One of those things where you just know, you know, you're fighting on, trying to do anything you can, but there's just no world in which I see Puppy coming out victorious.
He's trying to put on a good show, and he is, but I think Puppypaw, you can call it for now. Don't see how you're getting out of this one.
Yep, and, you know, at this point, and that's GG. Game number 3 goes over to Marinelord, who takes the series and is the championship of the Conquerors Cup. There we go. I actually forgot the name of my own tournament for a moment there. But, don't worry. Chat. We have an interview coming. Don't worry.
Oh, God.
Don't worry.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, hey, you can ask your questions. You can be as harsh on Marinelord as you want.
Okay, gotta think of something.
All right, but I just want to state before we get Marinelord on here, you know, this has been a 3-week grind, I think. I don't know. It feels like 3 weeks. Maybe it's been 4 weeks. I have no idea anymore. And we can finally have our championship. So before I give any final thoughts and all that, let us get Marinelord in here for an interview.